Have you ever found yourself wondering what happens when intimacy changes as we age? What does it mean when your body no longer responds the way it used to, and how can we approach these moments with grace instead of frustration? These are questions that many of us silently struggle with, yet few feel comfortable discussing openly. This video isn't just about providing answers, it's about uncovering the truths we rarely talk about but deeply need to understand. Intimacy after 50 is an evolving journey, one that is filled with challenges, transformations, and opportunities for deeper connection. By watching this video, you'll gain insights into why these changes occur, how to address them with compassion, and the tools to navigate these moments with confidence and dignity. But that's not all. Stay with us until the end, because we'll explore not only the underlying causes of these shifts, but also actionable solutions, both emotional and physical, that can reignite the spark in your intimate life. Whether it's practical strategies for overcoming stress and fatigue, tips for fostering a deeper emotional connection with your partner, or ways to embrace your body's natural evolution, this video offers a roadmap to intimacy that transcends age. Let's dive into a topic that's not just about physical performance. It's about rediscovering what intimacy truly means. A connection built on trust, vulnerability, and shared moments of joy. If you've ever felt alone in these struggles or questioned what's possible at this stage of life, this is the conversation you've been waiting for. Together, we'll explore how to turn challenges into opportunities for growth, ensuring that your later years are as fulfilling and connected as ever. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial, as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. This is a topic often hidden in the shadows. Seldom discussed openly, yet it holds immense significance for those of us over 50. As we journey through life, our understanding of intimacy evolves, and so must our approach. It takes courage to face these realities, to embrace the changes in our bodies and minds with kindness rather than criticism. For those joining this conversation for the first time, I invite you to stay until the very end, because today we will dive deeply into a subject that is not only complex but also profoundly human. Together, we will explore not just the possible causes of these shifts, but also the most thoughtful and respectful solutions, physical, emotional, and relational, that can help us navigate these intimate moments with grace and confidence. The human body is a masterpiece of intricate design, a marvel of resilience and adaptability. Yet, it is also undeniably vulnerable, especially as it bears the weight of years gone by. This vulnerability often reveals itself in moments of intimacy where the body doesn't respond in the way we hope or expect. Such experiences can feel like an unspoken betrayal, but it's vital to remember that they are not failures, nor do they reflect a diminished capacity for love or desire. Instead, they are part of a natural process, influenced by a delicate interplay of physical, emotional, and psychological factors. Let's pause here to consider something often overlooked: the emotional toll of these moments. What happens in our hearts and minds when the body falters during intimacy? For many, the immediate response is frustration, a profound sense of inadequacy, and sometimes a crushing wave of shame. These feelings can become barriers, creating emotional distance between partners where there should be closeness. They whisper insidious lies, making us believe we are alone in our struggles or that something is irrevocably wrong with us. But here lies an essential truth. Intimacy is not about flawless performance. It is about shared moments of connection, vulnerability, and trust. When the penis loses rigidity during intimacy, it does not signify a loss of worth or masculinity. In fact, it is a common experience that many men encounter, especially as they age. Studies show that nearly half of men over 50 have experienced some degree of erectile dysfunction at one point or another. This is not a cause for alarm, but an opportunity to approach the situation with curiosity and compassion rather than fear or self-criticism. The reasons behind these experiences are varied and multifaceted. One of the most common culprits is stress, a silent saboteur that infiltrates every corner of our lives without us even realizing it. We often carry the burdens of daily life, such as work pressures, financial worries, or unresolved conflicts, into the most intimate spaces of our relationships. These invisible weights can manifest physically, making it difficult for the body to relax and respond as it naturally would. Even when the mind is eager to engage, the body may be held hostage by these underlying tensions. Fatigue is another common factor, particularly for those of us juggling multiple responsibilities or navigating the physical changes that come with aging. Our bodies, though resilient, have limits, and pushing beyond them can take a toll on our ability to fully engage in intimate moments. Add to this the potential impact of medical conditions, hormonal shifts, or even medications, and it becomes clear that there are numerous factors that can influence sexual performance. Yet, even in the face of these challenges, there is hope. The first step is to shift our perspective on intimacy itself. Rather than viewing it as a test of performance, we can reimagine it as a celebration of connection, a dance of emotions, sensations, and shared presence. Studies suggest that when we let go of the pressure to perform, the body often responds more naturally and authentically. This is because stress and self-doubt act as barriers, preventing us from fully immersing ourselves in the moment. By releasing these expectations, we create space for spontaneity and joy to flourish. Open communication with your partner is another vital piece of the puzzle. Sharing your thoughts, fears, and desires can transform moments of vulnerability into opportunities for deeper connection. Intimacy is not just about physical closeness. It is about emotional honesty and the willingness to be seen and accepted as we are. When both partners approach these moments with patience and empathy, the result is a bond that transcends the limitations of the body. There are also practical steps that can be taken to support sexual health and well-being. Lifestyle changes, such as incorporating regular exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, and managing stress through mindfulness or relaxation techniques, can have a profound impact. Additionally, seeking professional guidance can provide valuable insights into medical or therapeutic options that may be beneficial. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know you're still with me. It's also essential to remember that intimacy is not confined to physical acts. It can be expressed through touch, words, shared experiences, and moments of quiet connection. Redefining what intimacy means for you and your partner can open up new pathways for closeness and fulfillment, allowing your relationship to thrive in ways you may not have imagined. As we age, our understanding of love, desire, and connection evolves. This is not a loss, but a transformation, an opportunity to deepen our relationships and discover new dimensions of intimacy. It is a chance to approach our bodies with compassion, our partners with openness, and our shared moments with gratitude. Together, we can navigate these changes with resilience and grace, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and connection. So let us embrace this journey with curiosity and courage. Let us honor the complexities of our bodies and hearts, knowing that intimacy is not defined by perfection, but by the willingness to share, trust, and love. In doing so, we can create a richer, more fulfilling experience of connection that lasts a lifetime. In those moments of vulnerability, when the body doesn't respond as we had hoped, it is vital to resist the urge to panic or spiral into self-doubt. Instead, these instances can become opportunities for profound growth and deeper connection with our partners. Intimacy is not merely about physical performance, it is a tapestry woven from trust, shared experiences, and emotional closeness. When the body doesn't cooperate as expected, it's not a failure, but an invitation to expand the ways we connect and rediscover the true essence of intimacy. One of the most transformative things we can do in these moments is to shift our perspective. Often, we place undue pressure on ourselves to perform, as though intimacy is a test we must pass. However, this mindset can rob us of the joy and spontaneity that make these moments truly special. Instead of focusing on what the body isn't doing, redirect your attention to shared pleasure and mutual exploration. By letting go of expectations and embracing the moment as it unfolds, you open the door to new and deeply fulfilling experiences. The power of the mindful pause. A key technique to navigate these moments is the mindful pause, a simple yet effective way to calm the mind and body. When you notice the erection fading, resist the urge to rush or let anxiety take over. Instead, pause intentionally. Close your eyes if it helps, and take a series of slow, deep breaths. Inhale deeply, hold the air for a few seconds, then exhale slowly and deliberately. Repeat this process several times, focusing entirely on your breath. This practice has a profound calming effect on the nervous system, reducing the anxiety that often exacerbates physical challenges. By taking a mindful pause, you give your body a chance to reset. In this relaxed state, the physiological systems responsible for sexual response are more likely to function naturally, and the act of breathing deeply signals to your body that it is safe to relax and engage. Changing the rhythm of intimacy. Another effective approach is to change the rhythm and flow of intimacy. Often, we unconsciously follow a rigid script about how intimacy should unfold, but true connection doesn't follow a formula. If you notice a loss of rigidity, embrace the opportunity to slow down and focus on other ways to connect with your partner. Caresses, lingering kisses, gentle touches, and the warmth of skin-to-skin contact. These can maintain the magic of the moment without putting undue pressure on your body. These moments of vulnerability can lead to a deeper emotional intimacy. By shifting the focus from performance to presence, you allow yourself and your partner to experience a richer connection. Interestingly, many couples find that when they release the expectation of maintaining an erection, the body often responds naturally, reigniting physical arousal in a spontaneous and joyful way. The power of prolonged contact. Another transformative technique is prolonged contact without expectation. If the erection diminishes, resist the urge to withdraw or end the encounter. Instead, stay close to your partner, hold them, look into their eyes, share soft kisses, or simply enjoy the feeling of being together. This form of non-verbal communication fosters a profound sense of trust and emotional safety. In many cases, this deep connection is enough to rekindle the body's natural sexual response. Research supports this approach, showing that prolonged, expectation-free physical intimacy can be incredibly effective in overcoming erectile difficulties. By removing the pressure to perform, you create a space where both partners can relax, enjoy each other's presence, and rediscover the joy of being close without any specific goal in mind. Exploring new pathways to pleasure. It's also essential to shift the focus of pleasure. If you notice the penis losing rigidity, avoid letting this moment define the entire experience. Instead, see it as an opportunity to explore new forms of intimacy. The human body has a treasure trove of erogenous zones, and both partners have areas of sensitivity that can bring immense pleasure when discovered and nurtured. Use this time to experiment with touch, caresses and kisses in places that may not have received as much attention before. By broadening the scope of your intimate encounters, you can uncover new ways to give and receive pleasure. This not only enhances your physical connection, but also fosters a sense of playfulness and curiosity, strengthening your emotional bond. Interestingly, when the body is freed from the pressure to perform in a specific way, it often responds more naturally, and the action may return on its own. Reframing intimacy as a holistic experience. Perhaps the most important lesson in these moments is to reframe intimacy as a holistic experience. Sexuality is not confined to the mechanics of an erection. It is an intricate dance of emotions, sensations, and mutual vulnerability. Intimacy is about being present with your partner, sharing thoughts and feelings, and celebrating the unique connection you share. By embracing this perspective, you can transform challenges into opportunities for growth and connection. Practical steps to support intimacy. In addition to these techniques, there are practical steps you can take to support your overall sexual health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and stress management can significantly improve your body's ability to respond during intimate moments. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or yoga, can help you develop a greater sense of presence and calmness, which are essential for fostering intimacy. If you're experiencing persistent difficulties, consider seeking guidance from a healthcare provider or therapist. They can provide insights into potential medical or psychological factors affecting your sexual response and recommend tailored solutions. Embracing the journey together. Above all, remember that these moments are not setbacks, but opportunities to grow closer to your partner. They invite you to communicate openly, explore new dimensions of your relationship, and redefine what intimacy means for both of you. With patience, compassion, and a willingness to adapt, you can turn these challenges into stepping stones toward a deeper and more fulfilling connection. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment too below to let me know you're still with me. Ultimately, intimacy is not about perfection. It is about presence. It's about being fully engaged with your partner, embracing the imperfections of life, and finding joy in the shared journey. By approaching these moments with an open heart and a curious mind, you can create a richer, more meaningful experience of love and connection that transcends the limitations of the body. These moments remind us that true intimacy is not found in flawless execution, but in the courage to be vulnerable, the willingness to adapt, and the unshakable bond of trust and love we build with one another. Addressing physical factors. While the mind undoubtedly plays a pivotal role in intimacy, we must also acknowledge the influence of physical factors. As I mentioned earlier, circulation issues are often at the root of sexual difficulties. Men who struggle with hypertension, diabetes, or high cholesterol may notice that their erections are not as reliable or consistent as they once were. If this resonates with you, I urge you not to carry the weight of shame or hesitation when considering a consultation with a healthcare provider. Seeking professional advice is not an admission of failure, but a proactive step toward understanding and improving your health. Sometimes, The solution lies in making small yet impactful changes to your daily routine. Simple adjustments, such as adopting a heart-healthy diet, incorporating regular physical activity, or re-evaluating certain medications with your doctor, can yield significant improvements in sexual health. These changes not only enhance circulation, but also contribute to overall well-being, making it easier for your body to respond naturally during intimate moments. Throughout my years of practice and observation, one truth has consistently stood out. Sexuality evolves as we age. With this evolution comes an undeniable shift in priorities. While physical performance may fluctuate, the depth of emotional connection often becomes the cornerstone of true intimacy. Physical rigidity might vary, but the trust, affection, and mutual understanding you share with your partner hold far greater significance in defining the quality of your intimate life. This emotional connection profoundly influences how we experience intimacy. Often, when we release ourselves from the pressure to achieve a specific outcome and simply remain present in the moment, the body naturally follows its course. It is in these unpressured, authentic moments that true intimacy thrives, offering a deeper sense of fulfillment than physical performance alone ever could. If difficulties with physical rigidity persist, seeking guidance from a sexual therapist or couples therapist may be wise. These professionals can help uncover the underlying causes of sexual challenges, which are often rooted in relationship dynamics or unspoken emotional tensions. Through improved communication, practical exercises, and tailored guidance, therapy fosters both emotional and physical connection, strengthening the bond between partners. It's also essential to remember that sexual health isn't just about fixing what's broken. It's about expanding what's possible. Therapy and open communication can pave the way for new forms of intimacy and pleasure that may have previously been unexplored. Sometimes challenges like these serve as catalysts for discovering deeper levels of connection, encouraging couples to grow together in ways they might not have otherwise considered. Most importantly, remember this. Losing rigidity during intimacy is not the end of the encounter, nor is it a reflection of inadequacy or failure. Instead, it is an opportunity, an invitation to connect in ways that transcend the physical. It is a chance to explore new pathways to pleasure, communicate more openly with your partner, and nurture the emotional bond that lies at the heart of true intimacy. When we stop viewing these moments as obstacles and start embracing them as opportunities for growth and connection, everything changes. Touch becomes more meaningful, communication more open, and intimacy more profound. Losing rigidity becomes less about what's missing and more about what's possible. How can we use these moments to strengthen our connection, deepen our love, and reaffirm our partnership? These challenges, though difficult, remind us of the beauty and complexity of human connection. They teach us to let go of rigid expectations and embrace the fluidity of intimacy. They invite us to cherish the emotional depth of our relationships, explore pleasure in creative ways, and value the journey of shared love over the destination of physical perfection. In the end, intimacy is about so much more than the physical. It's about moments of laughter and closeness, vulnerability and trust, the warmth of a shared touch, and the quiet, unspoken connection that only grows stronger with time. Let these moments remind you of the infinite ways we can love and be loved, guiding you toward a richer, more meaningful experience of intimacy, one that celebrates both the body and the heart. As we close this conversation, I'd like to ask, what stood out to you most today? Did any of these ideas or strategies spark a new perspective or provide clarity on how to approach intimacy as we age? Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your experiences and insights could inspire others on a similar journey. If you found value in this discussion, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue bringing meaningful content to our community. Thank you for watching, and remember, intimacy isn't about perfection. It's about connection, growth, and love. Together, we can redefine what it means to thrive at every stage of life. See you in the next video.